Hello, Louse on the Road subscribers and followers. If you want to continue to follow our adventure, hit subscribe. It's right down here. To make sure you don't miss anything, click the bell notification. So, yesterday's video, I talked about money can't buy happiness, which really wasn't the point of the video. The point of the video was actually about minimizing, downsizing your life to be happy. So minimizing buys happiness is what I was trying to suggest. But that's okay, because there was a comment that suggested that money can't buy happiness. I have an unfair advantage to that because since I am handy and I was able to build my own camper, that it was cheaper for me to do, and a lot of people wouldn't be able to afford to do what I did to recover from the pop-up camper fire. I want to be clear, I wasn't born handy. I really wasn't. I was born very poor, had a handicapped sister, which took a lot of the family resources. I remember people telling me stories that family telling me stories that Dad would have to hunt out of the front kitchen window to hunt squirrels so we could have breakfast. So no, I don't think I was had an unfair advantage at all. If anything, I'm sure I could be crying in my cereal right now talking about how horrible my childhood was, and I really didn't have any advantages in life. But the key was, I think the key to why I'm successful living out here, being able to recover so quickly, is I grew up dreaming. I wanted to do more. I wanted to be more. I've started my own company. It's not like I had a huge education or a huge income source so I could start up a company. I just had dreams. I remember my first car was a old 1970 Chrysler Cordoba. Got it for $100. It was not in a very good shape, but I loved to drive. That would have been my dream my entire childhood. I wanted to learn how to drive. So it didn't run very well, and the starter went, well, I didn't have any tools. All I had was probably a crescent wrench and a screwdriver. I mean, it was, but somebody said you could rebuild it real cheap. Well, I didn't know how to rebuild it, but boy, I asked everybody I could think of how to do it. Rebuild that starter is what I had to do. And so I just tore into it. It wasn't working anyways, so I tore into it to make it work, and I was able to get the car running. No one ever taught me how to do this. Again, and I wasn't born handy. I just was determined to make my dreams come true. Another example, and it's just, I mean, I got lots of them, but another example was I wanted solar panels on my house, about 10 years ago, maybe 15 years ago now. And so I got a quote one time, and I think they wanted $10,000 to install solar panels, and it was only going to be like 400 watts. This was way back when it was all new and developed, and I just wasn't going to do it. I just wasn't. So Google was, a big deal, and not Google, I guess it was Yahoo back then. And so I just started studying how solar panels worked, what I needed to do, and I think I installed my solar panels for $1,000. So it's not an unfair advantage. It's just trying to you want something so bad that you go after it and get it. You have to stay positive. One of the things I always notice is people say, I can't do something, and that all of a sudden makes it where you just won't be able to do it. I struggled in school most of the time I was in school, from kindergarten to about 10th grade. I struggled really bad. I was barely an average student. D's and C's was really about the best I could do. And my U.S. history teacher told me one time, he gave me an assignment, said, I can't do this. This is ridiculous. There's just no way I can do it. And he said, that's why you won't do it, is because you already have made yourself unable to do it by saying can't. And for some reason, that stuck with me, because my sophomore, junior, and senior year, I was on the honor roll. all because of that statement. Another example is my ex-wife. Well, we bought an old fix-up house. You know, it was a fixer-upper, but I didn't know anything about carpentry. And I guess that's why I was able to build the camper, is because of this one scenario in my life. She got a quote to rebuild the front porch. It was basically in a condemned condition. Nobody could walk on the front porch. We had it roped off. And they wanted $30,000 to build this porch on a house that was, I think we bought for $28,000. So the porch was going to be more than the house. And I said, we can't afford that. So again, I had to learn how to build a front porch. And I asked everybody I knew what to do, how to do it, all these things. So again, I wanted it bad enough that I just had to figure out how to do it. You know, I don't know how to cut hair, is another example. Yet, my hair is always cut. Who cuts it? I do. It's probably not the best looking haircut, but that's because I want the dream more than I want a stylish haircut. People have told me that the statement that money can't buy happiness is wrong. They'd rather be rich, and it will make them happy. Well, that's fine. If you want to be rich, please, be rich. If that's your dream, then make your dream, learn how to do it, and be rich. Look at Steve Jobs, the creator of Microsoft, or I'm sorry, Apple. He built his computers in his garage. He wanted something so bad that he just opened up his garage and built it. And he became rich and famous. So, look, here's the thing. I'm happy. Let me rephrase this. I am rich because I am happy. And I think that's the key. Go follow your dreams, please. Just go follow your dreams and do whatever it takes to learn how to do it. I'm not saying that you have to have a lot of money. What I'm saying is you have to use this. And that's what makes us successful. Carolyn and I are always using our brains to find out what we can do to make our lives happy. So enjoy your dreams, please, and go after them. Learn how to do it. So, thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe. Click like if you like the video, and happy travels.